Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Well, I hope you are in a good condition. My name is Kamare Prawan. In this video, I would like to tell you my reflection on my learning journey during this learning process. Without waiting for any longer, let's get started. Alright everyone, there are three important points that will be explained in this video. They are things I have learned, thing I plan to implement in my study, and thing that I still need to improve. We will start with the things that I learned during this learning process. The first thing I have learned is that there are three types of research method in general that must be known in conducting research, namely quantitative, qualitative, and mixed research method. Quantitative research is research that uses numerical data to study relationship, cause and effect, and generalization about a phenomenon. This research is usually carried out using the deductive method, which starts with an existing theory and then tested through the data collected. The types of quantitative research design such as survey, experimental, correlational, ex facto, and action research. Qualitative research is research that uses descriptive data to understand a phenomenon in a depth and a detail. This research is usually carried out using the inductive method, which starts with the data collection and then the theory is developed based on the data. As for the type of qualitative research design, namely grounded theory, ethnographic, and narrative research design. And mixed research is a research that combines two methods, qualitative and quantitative. Mixed research aims to gain a more comprehensive and in-depth understanding of a phenomenon by combining the strengths of both methods. The types of mixed research design are mixed and action research design. And then the second thing I have learned is about the step in conducting good and correct research. The steps that need to be known and must be done include select and identifying the research problem to be studied, where the research problem must be clear, measurable, and can be reached, of course. And then review literature to find out previous research on the same problem so that it helps us as researchers to develop a theoretical framework and research hypothesis. And then develop a research design that fits the research problem and hypothesis, and then collecting data to answer the research question, which can be done with various methods such as surveys, interviews, observation, and many more. And then next is analyzing the collected data to answer the research question, and then draw a conclusion based on the research finding, and then the last one, deliver or report the result of the research that has been done both orally and in writing. And then the last thing I have learned is how to make a background of research and a literature review, and the tools of research as well. To make a good background of research, there are some important points need to be added, such as introductory paragraph, existing phenomenon, theory related to the existing phenomenon, research previously, the gap, the research focus, and then conclusion. And then to make a good literature review for our research, we can use a literature review matrix to help us, because it is a powerful guide for creating a strong and well-organized literature review for our research. And then for the tools of research, I have learned some of them, such as tools for finding a good journal or articles, tools for paraphrasing, tools for checking plagiarism, tools for referencing, and many more. Those tools are important things that should be known by everybody who wants to do research, because they offer a variety of benefits that can significantly improve the efficiency and quality of the research process. Alright everyone, let's move on to the next point, which is the things I plan to implement in my study. First, I plan to implement one of the research methods that I have learned, which is quantitative research, with experimental research design on my research or on my study. I use it because it relates to my topic, which is the effect of the TPR method on students' vocabulary mastery. The experimental design allows me to draw conclusions about the cause and effect relationship between the TPR method and vocabulary mastery. I think by comparing the results between the experimental and the control groups, I can determine whether the observed effect is caused by the use of the total physical response method or by the other factors. And then the second, I also plan to implement some tools of research that I have learned during this learning process, whether it is the tools for paraphrasing, translating, referencing, tools for finding good articles, and so on. By incorporating these tools into my research process, I believe it can streamline various aspects of my work, from literature review to data analysis, ultimately improving the quality and efficiency of my research. Well everyone, let's move on to the last point of this presentations, which is thing that I still need to improve. Alright, even though in the learning management system, or LMS, has provided a literature review metrics that can make it as easier for me to create a literature review of my research, I need to improve how to develop it properly so that it will provide me with a deeper understanding of the research field, improve my adaptability and critical thinking skill, and ultimately produce a more insightful and impactful literature review that contributes to the success of my research. In addition, I would also like to improve my ability to use some of the research tools provided to improve the quality of my work and definitely expand my research skill. Alright everyone, that was the reflection of my learning journey during this learning process. Before I close this presentation or this video, I would like to give you one quote that say, "The more you learn, the more you know. The more you know, the more places you can go." Thank you everyone.